is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, live in the RHR studio. Hey, good morning. Good morning from the East Coast of the United States. This is Ray, W2RE, and I'm back on the air for the first time in a while. And I hope we can rebuild this audience. I've been very, very busy, and I will go over everything we've been doing. I mean, it's been pretty crazy. Even during the pandemic, we've been pretty busy. So I got the chat window open here. I hope the audio is going to be okay. I'm on the Jonesport station in Maine, and we're ready to work some DX. Good morning, Kevin. Yes, we're back. We're back. I really don't have the studio set up the way I like it. We'll get it all set up before we'll just go with it. Show you the East Coast of the United States. Good morning, Ralph. Good morning, Jason, Andrew, Raymond. Good to see everybody in here. Sorry I've been away for a couple months, but we've been busy. During the summer months, we're always building stations and upgrading the hardware. So back about a month ago, we picked up I think 14 or 16, I can't remember, brand new 6600 Flex radios. We've installed them in a bunch of locations. Hey, good morning, Phil. Good to see you. Hey, Bob. And please share the video. Please share the video to your friends. Let's get this audience built back up again. It's been a while. It's been a while, and I know everybody's been waiting for me to get back on the air here, so I know I'm getting a little off track here. So anyway, yeah, please share the stream. Put it over onto Ham Radio, I think 2.0. There's a pretty good audience there that always checks in. Please let me know if my audio sounds good. Good morning, John Walcott. Good to see you. KB60 Oscar Victor Oscar. We got Michael in there from England. 2 Echo 0 Mike Bravo Tango. No audio now, you said, Bob? And anybody else can report that I have no audio. I have not turned the volume up on the radio yet. So please let me know how we look in here. This is my first stream since maybe back when I was up in Summit while I was in COVID-19 on hibernation there while I was in isolation. All right, I'm going to turn the volume up here and see if we can work some DX here. So let's turn the volume up. Let me know if you hear the audio. Okay, I'm going to tune up the band here. See, the band's going to be beautiful. I can find a hole here. So I think 193 looks pretty good. 14193. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency occupied? Is this frequency in use, please? Let me just open this up a little bit. Okay, CQ, CQ20, CQ to X20 meters, CQ20, CQ20. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, beaming Europe, QRZ.
2 Echo 0 Echo Yankee Bravo. Japan, Queen
2 Echo 0 Echo Yankee Bravo. Good to hear you in there. Good morning from the United States. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. How copy?
Yeah, 5 and 9 Ray, 59. The operator name is Mike. I'm watching you via the Facebook. It's nice to have you back. Yourself?
Yes, very good, Mike. Yes, you'll be seeing an awful lot of us here now through the fall and the winter months. You might see me too much. You might get angry seeing all those pop-ups that I'm live. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, Ray, but it's nice to hear you 5-9 plus 10 on your last over. And like I said, my first contact with you, I'm on the island of Wight, QSL.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. So our first QSO, fantastic. Well, you're sounding great. You're 5'9 plus, 59 plus. I'm running a Flex 6600. Running 1 kilowatt. 1 kilowatt, 5 over 5 over 5. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. I'm only running 50 whiskey, 50 whiskies through a hex beam antenna pointing your way. QSL?
QSL, you're sounding fantastic here. Fantastic, like a local. Looks like propagation's pretty good from the United States to Europe. Are you hearing any other U.S. stations? Go ahead.
Yeah, not yet, Ray. Haven't heard anybody yet, but on your last over, I think my LEDs just had a fit. You went 40 dB, QSL?
Wow, 40 dB, that's fantastic. Well, looking forward to it. This station's in Jonesport, Maine. I'm running 5 over 5 over 5, and I'm running 1 kilowatt of power. And it's a Flex 6600. Good to hear you. Thanks for calling in. 7-3.
Thank you very much, Ray, for the short contact. And catch you again. Be watching you on the live stream. 73 2 Echo 0 Echo Yankee Bravo. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for calling in. 7-3.
Italy uniform.
Golf 0 Kilo Echo November.
November 6.
Kilo said. Germany 7, Tango Golf.
Golf 0 Kilo Echo November.
Okay, QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. The Echo November again.
Golf 0 Kilo Echo November.
Hey, Ken, long time no hear, my friend. Good to hear you. Golf 0 Kilo Echo November. 5'9 plus, 59 plus. QSL?
And a very good morning to you. And you're also 5'9, of course, over.
Yeah, you're sounding fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful copy. How's propagation been? I haven't been on 20 meters in quite a while. Go ahead.
No, I know the last time your wife was in dock and you were talking to us through a plate glass window, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yep. That's pretty much the last time I've been on the air. I think the last time I was on the air was I was actually on the air for the IARU contest. But previous to that, I wasn't on the air very much because of COVID-19. I've been when I got back to Southern New York, I started going back to work. You know, we started working again. So New York seems to be pretty good right now. Good place to be. COVID-19 not much prevalent here, but we're still very cautious. Great to hear you, Ken. Hope everything's well with you. Golf 0 Kilo Echo November, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Radio Echo, G said okay, and yes, okay. Always very well, thank you for asking. No problems with automatically, self-isolating, voluntary. We not have to do it, but we are doing it. We don't go out, we don't go anywhere. We get groceries delivered by the supermarket, and I think it's going to be like that for quite a long while. Anyway, how's things at your house under, over?
Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good, Ken. I've been very busy. I was up in Maine. Last week. Got back from Maine. Going back to Maine next week to put in some new gear. We're going to be operating CQ Worldwide multi. We got a big team we're putting together. So we're getting back into the ham radio flow here again. I'm on a brand new radio. This is a Flex 6600, and I'm running an Expert 1 kilowatt amplifier. So sounding fantastic. Good to hear you, Ken. A lot of stations calling, won't hold it. Golf 0 Kilo Echo November, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, G said okay, yes, okay. Well, thanks for picking me up, I appreciate that. Stay healthy and stay safe there. G said okay, and goodbye.
Bye-bye. We'll look for many more QSOs during the winter time here. Thanks for calling in. Great to hear you. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo QRZ.
Germany 0, Delta Tango X-ray.
Ocean Baker, India, Foxtrot Bravo.
Okay, hey, Dask, good to hear you, my friend. A long time no talk. Hope everything's fine with you. Golf 4, Oscar Baker, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Yeah, good morning to you, Ray. I wondered where you've gotten to. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? And everything is okay here. We're doing all right. It's a lovely day. We got sunshine. It's about
Looks like my
70
bandscope
degrees
froze.
here in the UK. Yesterday it was near on 90 degrees in the afternoon. It was too hot. It was crazy. Today is much more comfortable. I'm glad you're doing okay. The winter DX season will be coming up soon, and I hope we hear a lot more of you. The W2RE 4OBB 20 over 9, Dad.
Yeah, Roger, on the 20 over 9. Yeah, you're sounding fantastic. You're 59 plus. And how's propagation been, Des? How's propagation been?
This last week or 10 days, almost nothing. A few stateside, but it's improving, but it's been largely very, very quiet, Ray, over.
Yeah, Roger, very good. Yeah, I haven't been on in quite a while. I've been hearing a lot of people complaining about the propagation on social media, but I have not been active at all. I've been busy doing other things. And from what I can tell from the last 10 minutes, just being on the air for 10 minutes, the propagation sounds absolutely fantastic. It looks like from Maine, we can make our own propagation. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I think the ban is open. It's just that after a while, people get fed up trying, and they do FT8. That's what they do. They get fed up trying to work the X here on sideband. I see all cluster on FT8, but I think when the winter sets in,
please share the video,
and the band improves in a couple of weeks or so, I guess we'll be getting the old guard back here on 20. So that's fantastic. Listen, a lot of guys are out there calling you, Ray. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to have some lunch, and we'll see you next time. I'll be listening out for you. G4OBB. So long, my friend.
Okay, thank you very much. Always a pleasure, Des. And good to hear you, and we'll see you through the winter many, many times, I'm sure. Please check in when you hear us. Golf 4 Oscar Baker from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 73. Bye-bye.
73, Ray. 40,
the Fox Whiskey X-ray again.
Yellow Ray is Gary, 0 Foxtrot Whiskey X-ray. Nice to hear you back on your 5 and 9 plus 20 near Birmingham. Go ahead.
Okay, Golf 0 Fox Whiskey X-ray. Yeah, you're booming in. You're 59 plus, 59 plus. QSL?
Yeah, okay, Ray, just a quick one. We've worked before a few times. I'm also using a remote station. I'm using a Flex 6400. This is the third antenna we've had up in about 9 months. This is a band-optimized log periodic. So we'll work you a lot over the winter months, but I've got a quick question and I'll let you get back to the pileup. I've got a shipping container like you have, Ray, and I wondered what you found the best method is to keep the container cool. I use an amplifier, but I'm not using it now because it's hot outside. It's about 27 degrees. And I've had this during the summer months. It's been a bit of a problem. In the winter, it doesn't matter. But with the amplifier that I use, Ray, I have to wait for it to get to 39 degrees before you can turn it off. And the ambient heat in the container gets so hot that I can't do it. I literally have to drive up to the shack to open the doors. I won't have this problem in the winter, of course. So what have you found the best method to keep those containers cool, Ray, ever?
Yeah, okay, very good, Gary. Very good question. And, this whole container thing is also new to us because we've always been using wooden buildings for our shacks out in the field. And they seem to be a little bit cooler in the summertime because you can vent the air out a little bit better. So what we did in one of the containers, we vent the air out. It actually pulls the hot air out of the building. It's like one of those vents that you would have in a restaurant when they're in there cooking and you're venting out the heat. we have one of those in one of our buildings. And just keep in mind, in the state of Maine, Gary, where we have these buildings, the temperature, we never see 27 Celsius, maybe a couple times a year up there. And our amplifiers are not really, we're using the experts, so I don't think the temperature is all that big of a deal. But it is a concern, Gary. In the wintertime, you're right. The heat from the equipment will keep the building warm anyway, but we also have electric heaters because it gets very cold in Maine. It can get below 0 Celsius many times in the wintertime, almost every evening. So we have electric heaters inside the buildings, and during the summertime we have vents which vents out the hot air. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, so you've just got like what we would call an extractor fan.
Yeah.
You've cut a square hole in the side of a container and bought those, one of those things you can get off the internet. I've looked into it. I haven't done anything yet, but I suppose it's been a different sort of year this year with COVID, so I'd normally be away a lot. It wouldn't go for me, but
Germany,
like now, for example, I'm not using, not that I need to use the amplifier, but if it was a cold day, I'd have the amp on. But anyway, I saw one of your latest videos, actually, and I saw the arrangement that you've just mentioned to me. So, I just wanted an insight. Okay, Ray, I'll leave you to it. Enjoy your day. It's good to hear you back on, and we'll look out for you around the band. I last worked you on 10 metres. I had a 5-element monobander up for 10 in the summer months for the sporadic E-season, and we took that down about a month ago to get the multi-bander up. So we'll speak to you soon. All the best, Ray. W2RE G0FWX.
Okay, very good. I think you said the name was Gary. Okay, very good, Gary. Yeah. Send me off an email, and I'll send you some pictures of what we're using. I have a lot of pictures of the inside of the container, and you could see what we're doing. The vent, I don't turn the extractor off, as you call it. It's running right now up at the building. So I notice when I do get to the site that the shacks this time of the year are pretty toasty when I go inside. And in the wintertime, when it's very cold outside, it's good to be inside those buildings because the heat build up from the amplifiers really make it nice and toasty. Anyway, great to hear you. Thanks for calling in, and we'll catch up with you later, and I'll let you wrap it up. Golf Zero Fox Whiskey X-Ray. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo from Jonesport, Maine. Back to you. Over.
Yeah, my pleasure, and it's a good time because somebody's knocking on the door. I've got to deal with them. So 73's Ray, we'll catch up soon. All the best. W2RE G0FWX, and you got the name right, Gary. 73's, bye.
Okay, 73. Thanks for calling in. Really appreciate it. This is a remote station in Jonesport, Maine. QRZ Europe, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Germany 0, Delta Tango X-ray.
Germany 0, Delta Tango X-ray. You're 5'9 plus 20, maybe 25 over. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, Ray. Name's John this way. QTH, I'm just outside of the city of Manchester, central UK. Nice to hear you back on the air, mate. And you're also 25 dBs over 9, so nice signal coming from the station today. I trust you well, Ray. Seen on Facebook you've been back to work and you've been just been on holiday with the XYL. I hope you had a good time. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Germany 0, Delta Tango X-ray. Over.
Yeah, very good, John. Very good. Yeah, we had a great time up there with the XYL. Very good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I have so many friends now on social media that, I take for granted that, that people don't see what I'm doing. So obviously we must be friends there on Facebook. Very good, John. Well, fantastic. Well, thanks for following us, and good to hear you in there. You're just absolutely booming in here, 20 to 25 over. And good to hear you. Thanks for calling in, and you're sounding fantastic. Golf Zero, Delta Tango X-Ray, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Yeah, Roger, Ray. Nice, like I said, nice to hear you back on air, mate. I'll let you work some more station. If I don't hear you in the meantime, I'll work you in the contest. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Germany 0, Delta Tango X-Ray. Cheers, pal.
Okay, 73. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it.
Sugar, Japan 2 whiskey.
Oh, my God. Michael, man, you're like 30 over. Go ahead.
Roger Ray, W2RE, SJ2 to whiskey. Yeah, I saw that you was live streaming, so I thought I'll see if I hear you. And you were talking with that bloke in England, and I couldn't recognize you. You kind of switched accent. You sounded a little bit like a British guy, and I was like, man, do I not hear Ray? What's the problem? Then I realized it's you from China.
Okay, very good. I've never been taken for an English guy, but that's pretty good. I do speak English, but it's not very good. Yeah, you're sounding great. I'm on the Flex 600, so this is a very, very tight meter. So you're peaking 20 over. No preamp or anything like that. So you're very, very strong. QSL.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah. You're very strong here too. I think you're about 20 over here on the K3, so it's fantastic. Does the audio sound good? Because I switched to one of these mod mics, which I attached to the Bose. So how is that? Am I too low in bass or high, or how's the modulation? Over.
Yeah, the audio sounds great to me. If I had to say anything, it's probably a little bit more on the bassy side than the highs, but it sounds perfectly fine. And I wouldn't make any comment if either way. It's fine on this end. And I'm operating with a Heil microphone connected directly to the PC, and that's how I'm doing the audio on my end here. And it's always great, Mike, to follow you. Boy, I love all your pictures. Trust me. If you notice, I'm a big follower of everything you're doing over there. I just wish that we could. Either you live here or I live there, and we could do big things. Go ahead.
Yeah. I kind of wish that too. That would be nice. It would be nice to have somebody with the same type of energy and the same vision to work with, and not be so much alone in that. So I agree. But it's a bit far. But you would be welcome here if you would like to. But I would probably not move anywhere, or.
Yeah, Roger. Well, you don't want to come here now with all the unrest here in the U.S., so. But, yeah, good. Well, I enjoyed the picture. There was a picture you put out the other day, and I had to take a double look. Because, in where you live and where we live, or where we have stations in Maine, the pictures almost always look the same. You got the big towers with the pine trees behind it, and sometimes I have to take a double look as if that's my tower. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah. It's a lot of pine trees here. I'm surrounded by them. There's some birch too, but it's mostly pine trees. So that's correct. Yeah,
Mike's got a big
blueberry
station.
fields too. I can also
Sugar
go and
Japan
pick
2
blueberries.
whiskey. Look that one up on
That's
Google.
the same here as over there, I guess. I don't have blueberries on my yard, but I have since I cut the grass. But I have them just 50 meters from the building. We can go and pick blueberries and also raspberries. So that's really nice. So, but anyway, Ray, you probably have a lot of people waiting there. I have a buddy here in the shack too that's visiting me. So I just thought I'd give you a call, and you sound great there too with the Flex. It's amazing. It sounds really good. But they're a bit too pricey for me yet, so I'm gonna go with the K3s. Soon I'll only have K3s here, and I like them too. So I'll probably continue using that for some time until I guess the Flexes kind of end up in the same price range. But it will probably take a long time. So anyway, thank you for the contact, Ray. It was a big pleasure as always, and you're doing great here. It's a big static rain now, but you're 20 over, so it's no problem at all. So W2RE from Sugar Juliet 2 whiskey.
Yeah, okay, very good. I got focused in the wrong window there. Yeah, very good, Mike. Good to hear you. And very good on the K3s and the Flex and all that. The Flex for us is the perfect combination because it makes digital modes. See, we're in a little bit of a different position than the typical contester. We're also catering to DXers, so we have to have a kind of mixture of both. And Flex Radio for remoting is just so much easier than anything else out there today. And I can operate the Flex remotely with the Flex software, or use my own software. I prefer using my own software just because I'm used to it, and it's very reliable. And but for as we say, a user, it really makes it very easy to operate. I don't notice too much difference between the receive. I like the receive audio on the Flex on sideband. I could never get that Elecraft to sound like an analog radio. See, I always like the FT1000 MPs on sideband. I love the way those radios sounded. I could never get the Elecraft to sound like that. But the Flex has that same kind of sound to it. On transmit, I get a lot of good audio reports using the Flex over the K3. But, the K3 served its purpose for us for many years, a good 7 years. We had probably more K3 than anybody else. For a matter of fact, I think we got 25 of them sitting on the floor in Lee's office, and he's going to be listing them pretty soon here. He's going through all of them, taking a long time. Anyway, take care. We'll catch up with you later. Sugar Japan 2 Whiskey. Good to hear you. Be well, be safe. From Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Yeah, Roger. Right. Yeah, I gotta say too that I really enjoy following your project.
Thanks, Rolly Bolly.
It's really fun. I wish more people would share their content. Some people think it's just bragging, but I think it's the opposite. I mean, it's a way to try to inspire others, because I know I get inspired by watching others do great things. So then you try to. I think it's an obligation to actually contribute yourself too. So anyway, Ray, thank you for the contact, and I hope to catch you again. It's always fun. And I try to be more active on the air now, not just build. W2RE SJ2W73.
Yeah, very good, Mike. I agree with everything you say there. That's why, when I look forward, even when you're just building your building, and when you're just doing construction work, I enjoy all of that. I enjoy the pictures. Maybe others feel bashful to share. I share everything, And I get criticized a lot too, Mike. I get I'll share something and somebody says, well, I do it this way, or I do it better. You're always going to get that too when you post. And I'm okay with that. I got thick skin. So, when I post something and somebody says, I would have done it differently. Oh, well, that's okay. We both got the job done. So, anyway, take care. 7-3 from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Bye-bye.
7-3,
Germany 5-3 Delta Victor.
Okay, wow, what a pile-up. Good to see 20 meters open. I haven't been on the air in quite a while. Let's see if there's anything. Europe, stand by one moment. Let me see if there's any stations in Asia or the Middle East, and I'll get back to Europe. Any stations in Asia or the Middle East? Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Mobile station,
2 Echo 0.
Okay, nothing heard out of the Middle East or Asia. Maybe the band is not open. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Germany 5-3 Delta Victoria.
Okay, is that Golf 4 X-Ray Delta Victoria?
Yep, QSL, Ray. Thanks for coming back to the call, mate. There's been quite a few stations calling in. My name is Bob, and so we've worked before at least a couple of times, Ray, according to my log. The absolutely excellent signal, mate. Really, really strong. And now, I don't know if you trust the meter as such, as we should say, but you're actually peaking 30 over with me, so I couldn't resist giving you a call. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Golf 4 X-Ray Delta Victor.
Yeah, okay, very good, Bob. Fantastic. You're sounding great. You're 10 to 15 over. I'm on a Flex radio, so there's no preamp. That's your true signal report. And I'm operating remote, Bob. I'm physically sitting in New York in my office, and the transmitter is in the state of Maine. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, Ray. Oh, you tell you, yes. Working from the office at work and using the remote station at home. It's doing a super job, Ray. It's doing a super job, mate. The audio is excellent, and really working well, mate. I guess I don't know what the WX is like over there with you, but they're not too bad at this side at the present moment in time. At least it's dry. quite mild for the time of year, really. Probably about, just on a look,
disable this side.
16 degrees Celsius. I was just thinking it must be quite mild. I've got a little weather station with the thing in the shack, so 16 degrees Celsius outside, so we can't complain. Ray. But just thought I'd give you a call, mate. After many years, I decided to change my amplifier and bought myself an Acom 1000. The 2100Z, which I've still got sat here in the shack, but a 2100Z, which I think I bought back in 1984. So I can't complain about it. It served me well for many years. But I decided we'd get something a little bit modern, so we've now got the Acom 1000 for the shack now. And radio's an old FT1000 MP. I cannot remember when I bought it, but I've had it a long time, and it certainly does the job. I keep thinking I'll have to have a look round for something else, but I don't know. Well, if you're happy with what you've got, it works. I don't hear anybody, any G stations hearing things that I can't hear, so I think it does the job, Ray. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo Golf 4 X-Ray Delta Victor.
Yeah, it's doing a great job for you, Bob. Yeah, it sounds fantastic. Really good to hear you here today in the state of Maine. You're sounding absolutely fantastic. And thanks for spending the time with us here this morning. It's now coming up on 8 a.m. 8 a.m. here. I'm on my second cup of coffee and going to be hitting the gym here. I built a gym inside my house since COVID-19. I used to go to the gym a couple days a week. I built my own gym here, so now I can go right from the radio room, the bunker here, and I could just walk into the next room and start working out with the weights. So I'm retired. I worked for Pepsi Cola for over 30 years, collecting a pension, but still working. I got a couple of businesses that I do on the side here. And I work when I want to, Bob. No stress here, no pressure. We do what we can when we want to. Good to hear you. Golf 4 X-Ray Victor Delta Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Back to you for the final.
Yeah, okay, Ray. Golf 4 X-Ray Delta Victor, yeah. Well, likewise, Ray, I'm now retired. Not that long, but now retired, so
hey, Rock.
Playing radio, shine.
N7 PSR.
Can't knock it, mate. Can't knock it. Well, look after yourself,
Franco,
Ray. Enjoy the retirement.
Wow, a lot of people in here.
And hopefully we'll catch up with you again. As I say, I think this is the third time we've worked. I'm not sure. It could be more.
Roy, Federico.
A couple of
Fetty,
years
you want to hear?
The computer crashed.
Gerald. Oh, Mike 6 November Radio Kilo. Good to see you.
Didn't lose it all, but I lost part of it. I got a friend who was right into computers and what have you, and he managed to, he managed to find, I want to resurrect, but he managed to find certain part of it on the hard drive and managed to rescue most of it. But I think I ended up with a couple of years that just, I've no idea why, but a couple of years that log just disappeared. So we could have worked more than twice. But certainly, according to this, we've worked, this is the third time we've worked here. 7-3, mate. Thanks again for the chat. Look forward to the next one. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Golf 4 X-Ray Delta Victor off and clear. Cheers, Ray.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I'm looking on the band scope while you're talking, and you're the loudest signal on the band. So, looks like conditions are pretty good into the UK. Good to hear you. 7-3. Take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah, 7-3, Ray. Cheers.
Thank you. QRZ Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay, November Radio Kilo again.
United November.
M1, you're affordable.
Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo, Papa Alpha 3 Bravo, United
November.
Echo
Radio Sierra Portable.
Okay, are you in there, Gerald? Mike 6 November Radio Kilo?
Mike 1 Echo Radio Sierra Portable.
Kilo, Ray, you're about 5 and 9 in Scotland.
Okay, very good on the 5 and 9. Mike 6 November Radio Kilo 5 and 9. QSL.
QSL, Ray, thanks very much for coming back to me. I think it's been quite a while from we spoke. It must be 3 or 4 months, but it's good to hear you back on again there. You're very, very strong to me today there. Absolutely brilliant audio, Ray.
Okay, Gerald, good to see you in here. Thanks for calling in. Mike 6 November Radio Kilo. We'll catch you later. 7-3 QRZ. All right, Sam, good luck.
Queen Delta, Mexico,
United November.
Okay, Italy Queen Delta, go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon to you, Ray. Mexico 0, India Queen Delta.
Papa Alpha 3
9 plus 20, Roger.
Okay, thanks for the 59 plus 20. I had a few people calling. Let me make sure I got the call. Is that Mike 0, Italy Queen Delta?
Negative, just one Mike, Roger.
One Mexico, very good. So you're in England instead of Scotland, very good. You're 59 plus, very strong. QSL?
No problems, Ray. You're very, very strong as always and getting stronger by the minute. I wish you 73s. There's loads calling you as always. Always the popular guy, Roger.
Yeah, well, it's good to be back on the air. I wasn't expecting propagation to be this good. I've been following a lot of my friends on social media, and they said the bands were terrible. So I was expecting to get on here this morning and not hear much from Europe, but to surprise, everybody's 20, 30 over. No problem. Go ahead.
Yeah, it is. It's been a little quiet the last few days. The competition worked all Europe wasn't too busy, but it's just starting to get back into its stride this afternoon, Ray. Roger?
Oh, yeah, Roger. Very good. Well, it's great to see you in here. Thanks for calling, and we'll see you through the winter. Mike 0, Italy Queen Delta, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Cheers, Ray. Thanks for being there.
Okay, QRX, one moment. Stand by, QRX.
November Alpha.
Okay, I heard you, Repe. Okay, so the first time I've been on the air since IARU, and previous to IARU, it was the WPX contest that we were on. So I haven't been on the air very, very much recently. So it's good to get. I got the studio set up here real quick this morning. I don't like how my video looks, so I'm going to work on that. Get the green screen a little bit better. I think everything else seems to be working. People said the audio sounds fine. Please let me know if the audio between the stream itself and my actually voice sounds almost, the same volume together. So, yeah, it's great to be back. We have a lot going on. We're working with a group, a de-expedition group on setting up remote. They're going to be going on to an island, and they're going to be operating remote from the island. We're working on the Jonesport station. We're going to make that multi for CQ Worldwide. So we're heading back up there next week. We're going to add some Flex 6600s, some solid-state amplifiers. We're going to put a bunch of cameras on the property. The Jonesport property is I had a partner in on that on the Jonesport property. While we both had great intentions working together, it just did not work out. So we had an amicable split, and we worked out a good deal for each of us. He's going to go build a station somewhere else in Maine, and I'm going to hold on to the Jonesport QTE. So basically, let me repeat that again. So when I bought this Jonesport property where I'm operating from right now, my intention was to build this station for my own personal use, single op 2 radio. Then another person got involved. I don't want to mention a name or call sign. He wanted to come in, join us on the build, and it seemed like the right fit at the time. And we both had the same goals. Unfortunately, it did not work out. His vision is a little bit different than my vision. So we had an amicable split. He got what he needed back. I got what I needed. He's going to build a station somewhere else in Maine. So this Jonesport station now is completely in my control. And we're going to do multi for both SSB and CW. And this station is going to be open all the time for people to use it outside of contesting. Probably just going to do a few contests a year. Probably CQ Worldwide, ARRL DX, and probably WPX. Those 6 contests will probably do multi. And then the rest of the year will be open to anybody who else wants a contest from here. I'm not into any other contest. Maybe I'll try sweepstakes from here, just because I think sweepstakes can be won from Maine because 20 meters is open to the population areas in the U.S. So that's the latest. That's what's been going on. I've been also running around doing upgrades at stations. COVID-19 has set us back quite a bit. I haven't done much of the communication, radio echo communications. I've done a few jobs, but I have not been taking on any new work just because of the COVID-19 pandemic has really messed things up on traveling. So I'm going to turn the volume up here, continue on. So that's the latest status. You're welcome to email me if you have any questions about what we're up to. This whole thing with contesting, with the multi contest, this is not only affecting the U.S., it's affecting the whole world, that you can't get large groups together anymore to operate contests. Just because, you got to remember, hams are older, typically contesters are in that older group. And to get a group of guys together in their 60s and 70s to operate a contest is not wise. So this whole game is going to change. So the multi operation is going to be geared towards remoting. So anyway, I'm going to turn the volume up here and continue. Thanks for everybody being here watching. Appreciate everybody being in their chat. Whiskey Radio 3 Yankee, good to see you in there. Good to see you. I'm back on Twitch TV. Good to see you watching on Twitch. Hey, James, Mike India 7 Yankee Whiskey Hotel, good to see you as well. Luke's in there. Samuel's in there. We got Colin. We got Paul. So it looks like we're doing pretty good here for the first stream in a long time. We've already had 3,000 people check in. So, and I've only been on, how long? 40 minutes. So I think we'll be able to, get our audience back. So I'm going to turn the volume up here and continue. Okay, Oscar Hotel 9, Echo November Papa, Repe, how copy, over?
Okay, Ray, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Ocean Henry 9 Echo November Alpha. Hello, Ray, long time ago, you come to 59 plus 20, and now you audio to excellent, fantastic, and your personal voice once again come back home to honor my radio. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, very good, Repe, fantastic, great to hear you. Long time no talk, my friend. I've been thinking about you, my friend. I've been thinking about you. Thank you very much for the beautiful gifts. And hope everything is fine with you and the family there. And good pictures. I've been watching your station, pictures of your station with the new antenna. You're sounding great, Repe. 5-9 plus 10, maybe 20 over. Oscar Hotel 9, Echo November Alpha, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Okay, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Ocean Henry 9 Echo, November Alpha and Rapid. Okay, Ray, yes, I'm very happy listening to you, and I followed you to Facebook. You take excellent job all the time at ham radio to system at the stateside. And Ray, maybe next weekend now, I hope so, I listen to you, my new antenna. Because yesterday I take everything to ready, but now we're waiting next night and maybe tomorrow to Laponia coming very strong to north wind, and that I follow what happened. But anyway, Ray, I'm very happy you called to me, and I just looking to you live stream. But anyway, many people listen and take a course to you. You come fantastic. And my one big friend at the stateside. Many thanks, Ray, and everything find me and to my family. And also, Ray,
I love operating remote. This is so simple, Ray, from the PC.
Many thanks, and see you very soon. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Ocean Henry 9 Echo, Nancy Alpha and Repe, Laponia. 73, Nanuka.
Okay, very good, Repe. Nanuka, yes. Good to hear you. And fantastic signal, as always. And yes, we'll be back. And we will definitely keep in touch over the next few months. And I'm very, very happy to hear your voice this morning, Repe. Oscar Hotel 9, Echo November Alpha, Nanuka.
Okay, Nanuka, Ray, you probably audio. Maybe today, if you're looking at my Facebook, Facebook profile because I take just now a little video on a live stream how you come to
Italy Whiskey 2 Hotel, Uniform
See you next time. Double Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Ocean Henry 9 Echo, Nancy Alpha Repe. Tito Xiaray, Nonuka, bye-bye.
Okay, Nanuka, my friend, 73. Luke, make your call, Luke. Make your call sign, Luke. Go ahead.
That's okay. Anyway,
CQ20, Italy Whiskey 2 Hotel, Uniform Sierra. Italy Whiskey 2 Hotel, Uniform.
Okay, I hear you in there, Luke. I got somebody from Italy calling CQ. I think he's not hearing me. He might have his volume down. Give me your call sign again, Luke. I forgot your call sign. Go ahead.
Italy Whiskey 2 Hotel, Uniform Sierra. CQ20, Italy Whiskey 2.
Okay, Hotel Bravo 9, Hotel Bravo Yankee Stroke Mobile. Very good, Luke. You're 5 and 5 also. Also 5 and 5. QSL?
CQ20.
Okay, 73, Luke. Thanks for calling in. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Oscar November 7, Whiskey Mike.
Okay, Whiskey Mike, your call again?
Oscar November 7, Whiskey Mike. Good morning, Ray. You're 5-9 plus 10, 59 plus 10 in the northeastern part of Belgium. QSL?
Okay, Oscar November 7, Whiskey Mike. You're also 5-9 plus 10. Good morning from the United States. I'm running 5 over 5 over 5, or running 1 kilowatt. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, about 50 minutes ago you were plus 30, but now you're increasing, and you're now 5-9 plus 10. But anyway, a very strong signal, Ray. Okay, I won't hold you.
You hearing me down there?
Try to talk with you. Thank you very much for the QSO, Ray. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 017 Whiskey Mike. 73 Ray. Bye.
Okay, 73. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. We'll see you through the winter. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Something Yankee again?
Roger, Ray. 2 India 0, 2 0 Kilo Papa Yankee, 5 and 9 plus 20.
2 Italy 0 Kilo Papa Yankee. Good to hear you. Geez, I forgot the name, but you're very loud. 20 over. Go ahead.
Roger, Ray. The name this side's Peter, Papa Echo, Tango Echo Romeo. Lovely to hear you back on again, and watching you live here on Facebook as well there, Ray. Back to you.
Yeah, fantastic, Peter. Fantastic. Good to hear you. Boy, I enjoy hearing these voices again. You know, it's been a while since I've been on the air. Just so busy doing other things, you know. During the summertime, I never got on HF anyway during the summertime. I don't even like operating contests in the summertime because it's too hot. So good to get you in here, Peter. Big signal. 20 over. Beautiful audio. Hope everything's well with you and the family there in Northern Ireland. 2 Italy 0, Kilo Papa Yankee, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Yeah, Ray, it's everything's fine this side, and it's good to hear somebody coming on and waking the bands up there, and getting a bit of fun back out of it again there. Ray, I'll not hold it. Many people looking for you, and it's been a real pleasure getting to chat with you this time.
This is great.
Look forward to the next time. Whiskey 2 India 0 Kilo Papa Yankee, wishing all the very best from North Ireland.
Okay, good to hear you. Thanks for calling in. 73, be well. Ed, are you on frequency? 9 Alpha Stroke, November X-Ray 4 Tango. Go ahead.
M1 RS Portable.
Mike 7 Whiskey Oscar Bravo.
Good to see you in there. Mike 7 Whiskey Oscar Baker, 5 and 9. Over.
Thanks for the 5 and 9. I thought I'd try it, Ray. I thought I'd try my luck. Good to hear you, mate. It's been a long time. 10 over 9 this way, and very, very nice audio.
M1 RS Portable.
Back to you.
Yeah, very good. Great to hear you. I just want to make the comment. The Jets didn't do very good against the Bills last weekend. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL on that one. Yeah, the whole household was on a downer, but I think they need to sort a few things out there. I won't go into it, but I think, that's a conversation for another day. But, excellent. excellent signal coming this way, and really glad to make it back the other way. Still running a 20-meter delta loop, seems to be getting around the world, so we've been expanding the antenna farm in other directions. I'm now covered, I think I've got every band from 70 centimeters down to top band. So apart from 5 and 10 megs, which I don't use. So all the audio bands and
the whole family's here. Bands, everybody's back.
But yeah, fantastic to copy you again.
I had no idea.
Good to hear you back on the air, mate. I hope you've
We've had such a big audience on our first stream in a while.
And everything's going as it should. Been pretty good considering what we've had thrown at us this way, but just got to keep plugging along, and Christmas
Paul's
is
running
coming
10
now.
watts, by the way, everybody.
Can I say that? Is it too early to say that? But anyway, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, Mike 7, Whiskey Oscar Bravo.
Yeah, very good, Paul. I actually doubled with you when you said that remark. Can you make that remark again?
What was that, about the Jets or about Christmas?
I think it was probably about Christmas. Yeah, Christmas is around the corner. It'll be here before long. I get it. Very good, Paul. Well, you're sounding great. You know, every time I hear you with the 10 watts, you're very loud. That Delta loop is working fantastic. Go ahead. Hey, Mike.
Yeah, QSL, the Delta loop's been amazing. It really has. IC 7300 this way with a stop microphone. And I've just tweaked the audio a little bit to try and carry it a bit further on the DX. But
Mr. Shepherd.
Yeah,
you're at work.
It's got me to Melbourne in Australia, long path race. So, this setup. So I don't think I'm going to beat that.
Ken says I have no
mate.
audio. Is the audio working?
That's going to go down as I might beat it by a couple of 100 miles or something, but 14,000 miles is with a solar cycle lifting, I'm only going to sort of equal it. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that on a low power on such a week. It's just pure luck, mate. I tell you, it really is. But enjoyed every minute of it. The DX in over the past
Big
6
gun
months.
there in Pennsylvania.
It's been fantastic.
Whiskey 3, Mike
Even got into China the other day, Ray. Back to you.
Yeah, very good, Paul. Very good. Yeah, well, you're just doing great. Great job. And I still remember, Paul. I still remember when I did that ARRL DX stream on Sideband. I remember you being the only one in there through the wee hours of the morning, keeping me company. I'll never forget that. Paul. Being almost you almost stayed up the 30 plus hours with me. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I don't think I was quite there the full 30 plus hours. I think I managed to log a few of my own that weekend, but yeah, it might have seemed that way. I certainly had the chat on most of the time when I was on the radio, but you're very welcome, and I'm honoured to have spent that time.
That was great.
Sort of encouraging you to push on. I distinctively remember when you've getting tired towards the end, and JAs seem to be fading.
Yeah, the JAs were fun.
You dug in there.
Wow,
mate,
we got 100 people in here watching right now between
weekend.
YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch TV. Thanks for everybody watching.
Yeah, one day we'll have to have a beer and talk over that one, reminisce on that one in a few years. Anyway, mate, I'll let you go. There's a lot of other people that want to talk to W2RE. So from Mike 7, Whiskey Oscar Bravo in Cornwall, 73's buddy, and
hey, Steve.
Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.
Okay, very good, Paul. Well, if you ever make it to the United States, you know who to call. And I do have Nicky, Echo India 9, Japan Fox. When he comes over for the Dayton Hamvention, he usually stops off and spends time with us before we go out that way, and you're welcome to do the same. So no problem. Our door is always open. Take care, Paul. 73, good to hear you, mate. Mike 7, Whiskey Oscar Baker, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 73, bye-bye. Hey, Ryan.
Yeah, morning, RX.
Shut up, mate. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, thanks. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, State of Maine, QRZ. Something ending X-ray. Ending X-ray. Go ahead. Weak.
Yeah, Delta.
Guernsey.
Mike 1 Echo Radio Sierra Portable.
Okay, Mike United 7 Alpha Sugar X-ray. You got in there. You're not the loudest that calling in, but you got good audio. You're 5 and 7, 57 QSL.
Only 10 watts, my friend, through an inverted V wire dipole, Roger?
Yeah, Roger, on the 2 watts and the inverted V dipole. Well, that explains why you're only 5 and 7, but that's still a pretty damn good signal for 2 watts. Go ahead.
Because negative 2 watts, 10 watts, my friend, 10 watts. Romeo India, Charlie Hotel, Alpha Romeo Delta, Roger?
Yeah, very good, Richard. Well, no problem copying you. I have no noise floor here. When I'm beaming towards Europe, it's just atmospheric noise. So I can pull out the weakest of the weak, and you're one of the weakest of the weak this morning. But even with your 2 watts, you're peaking S9, QSL?
Yeah, QSL, my friend. Because negative on 2 watts, 10 watts.
10 watts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 watts. 10 watts, Roger?
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe the accent threw me off. 10 watts, even still. 2 watts, 10 watts. It's all the same. Go ahead.
Roger, my friend.
I'm going to go down. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Difficult with some of the very strong stations from Europe here running a kilowatt behind me. But very pleased to have ended up making the contact, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, no problem. I'm now running 20 watts. I am now running 20 watts. Can you copy me at 20 watts? Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Only about a signal free, but no problem at all, Roger.
Yeah, okay, no problem. Now we running back a 1 kilowatt. All right, thanks for calling in, Mike United 7 Alpha Sugar X-ray Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
M1ERS Portable. Italy Tango 9.
Okay, 7-3. Thanks for calling in, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
M1ERS Portable.
Yeah, something I need it phonetically. Is that Golf 1 Echo Radio Sugar?
Mike 1 Echo Radio Sierra. Yeah, Steve. Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo. You 5-9 plus 20 over.
Okay, very good, Steve. Mike 1 Echo Radio Sugar, 5-9 plus 10. Very strong. QSL?
We just put an X-Beam up, Rick, and we just having a drink of tea, just heard you on the band, so we thought we'd get a report from you. And you're also 5-9 plus 10, 20 dB, Rick. So nice seeing you again, and the band's pretty healthy again, should I say. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo from Mexico 1 Echo Radio Sierra Portable.
Yeah, great to hear you. You're sounding fantastic. I'm running 5 over 5 over 5. The top antenna is at 175, the middle antenna 123, the bottom antenna is at 71 feet. All beaming Europe, running 1 kilowatt. I'm operating remote. I'm physically sitting in my office in New York, and the transmitter's on the coast of Maine. Go ahead.
M1ERS returning to you, Rick. Yeah, no, fantastic setup, fantastic. And nice to hear you. Yeah, we just come out of the cherry picker. We've been up the tower with the cherry picker and put the X-beam on.
Okay,
just got to put a vertical on top of the tower, and then we're okay. So we're very pleased that we got the report from you and managed to make contact and touch base with you, over.
Yeah, it's great to get you in here. Well, thanks for calling in. I'm going to jump out of here and get into the gym here and start working out. So thanks for calling in, Mike 1 Echo Radio Sugar, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Yeah, Dean.
7-3, Rick. Stay safe. All the best.
Okay, 7-3. Thanks. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, now QRT.
Go 7.
Okay. 2 things. I got to go to the bathroom, and I got to get into the gym. So, yeah, this is our first stream. We've been on for 1 hour. Thanks for everybody that checked in. A very large group. I wasn't expecting that the first stream out of the box. Looks like well over 3 or 4,000 check-ins here. It's actually saying almost 4,000. Almost 4,000 check-ins. Thanks for all 4,000 of you who watched us over the last hour. Really appreciate it. And yeah, Phil, I'm checking on out of here, Phil. I'll be back another day. Just getting the live stream back up and running again. Hey, Joe, good to see you in there. Yeah, we're going to hit it hard again. We're going to hit the live streaming hard. It was a very huge success last winter. We had well over 5 million hits through the winter time last year. It's amazing. I even thinking about that number, 5 million. I feel like Donald Trump. I had 5 million people watching. Anyway, yeah, so it's going to be good to get back on the air here, do a little live streaming, do a little operating, do a little contesting, do a little DXing, and just having a lot of fun. And we're gonna get some of the youths. We got a lot of youths on that have been using the stations, and they're gonna live stream here as well. So thanks for everybody checking in. Really appreciate it. We'll see you soon. This is Whiskey 2 Radio.